Hello and welcome back to Neverwinter Nights 2, where last time I was a very big dum-dum. Yes, I was being very foolish. So, we needed to craft like an item. We went all across to get this working and it didn't work and everything. Then I just realized after recording I've been putting it on the blacksmith stable and not the magician stable. Whoopsie. Very big whoopsie. So if we put it on here and then let Armangero cast the darkness. Sapphire in there as well. So now we let Armangero do the darkness. We gave him darkness, right? Yeah, we gave him darkness to do this. Oops, suddenly it works.
Yes.
Yeah, so I leveled up a bunch of... And apparently it didn't even need a gold necklace, because I just got that right back. Even though the recipe does say it needs a gold necklace. Oh well, I'm not gonna complain. I need those gold necklaces for other things. So yes, we have a focus. Now I guess we go to the summoning chamber. And then that should work.
So you have what you need to summon Mephasm. Are you certain you wish to do this?
Not exactly, but I'm certain I wish to summon
So
Mephasm.
be it. Call out his true name, then cast the focus into the circle hard enough to shatter it. He shall be here quickly enough.
Oh, well, I guess that happened off screen or behind the walls that we couldn't see past. There he is, hello. I am pleased you see me again. I hope you would seek me out. And Amon, I was not certain we would meet again. Somehow I doubt that. Despite what you may believe, Amon, there are things hidden even from the lower planes. Now he's definitely lying, trust me. Nishka, I assure you what I speak is the truth. Oh! Well, alright, but that just seems like a lie, you know? You actually seem to know a lot more things. Actually, a lot more. There is one thing I do not know, and that is where you are at all times, little one. You are so well hidden, not just from the eyes of those of this plane, but from those of other planes as well. That is a skill and talent and a power no one can take from you. So, Nishka, when I tell you there are things hidden from the lower planes, I speak truly. And I would ask you to recognize the value of such things, and the value of when we cross paths. Yeah, alright. Now, I presume you summon me because there is something you wish to know, Shardbearer. I do feel like I change this guy's voice every time, but oh well. You don't see him often enough that I can remember his voice. So you know Armangero before he trapped you in the haven? We are not here to discuss the past. It is not my intention to go against the wishes of either of you, but he has summoned me, Amon. I must answer. The past should lie where it is. We should have problems enough now that it merits his attention. I will respect your history and the past. Let them remain secret. Thank you. Secrets do not make one stronger, Amon. The burden is lighter if it is shared. Is there something else I may help you with? Can you give me anything other than information? The insights I share with you can be given freely. The laws that bind me require bargaining for anything else. And there's no need for such a there's no need to place you in such danger. Such bargains will bring. It's a stupid question, but still, why are such bargains with you unsafe? When you seal a bargain with the lower planes, such a bargain will always work to their benefit in time. Gerald speaks wisdom gained firsthand. I would heed it. I will maintain my connection to this place, so you can make call upon me again should you choose. Farewell, until we meet again, Nishka. What do you mean? Ominous! So if I now walk up to it, do I
summon? Agreed to tie himself to this circle, so he can be summoned again without a focus. Simply utter his true name, and he will appear.
Yeah, we won't do that, because I don't want to really make deals with the devil on this character. It's interesting to have summoned him, though. It was an interesting conversation. A little bit maybe too much effort to get this conversation, but whatever. Now, yeah, because of my wisdom score, I'll need to re-establish this. So we get a firestorm in here. And a... yeah, you know what, other firestorm is fine. Because that only targets enemies, I'm pretty sure. The rain, the cast them half burn damage, half fire. Yeah, all enemies. Okay, good. 7 gets a other word of faith, and we remove this to make it something more useful, like spell mantle. I guess I did not change this whole setup from the dragon fight. Though we are now going ahead to go and fight dragons again, so maybe I shouldn't change it. Well, hopefully we will not immediately be having to face the dragons. I'm hopeful. Okay, so we fire that. I would like a confusion in there, just to be sure, and a true seeing. We just want Hammer of the Gods here. Where's Hammer of the Gods? Here. Awakened Sins on this one. There's Awakened Sins. Go, and level 2 we do another sound burst, just so it is nicely paired up. There we go. Oh, and level 1 we need guess we'll put another faith and a color spray, why not? Just for party reasons, you know. Oh, right, and Sand will need his book
I think it is time everyone
edited, because yeah, he is behind with stuff.
Leader.
Persistent haze. Is that like permanent? Let's see, what's persistent? Yeah, extended. Yeah, that's 24 hours of haze. That's cool. We are taking that. You know what? I like this persistent spells in general a lot more than what we can throw in a set of Simulacrum. That's a pretty cool one. Or you know what? Just for epic damage, a Big Beast Crushing Hand. That'll be fine. So Horde Wilting, very good. Premonition, definitely. Throw in a Polar Ray, I guess. Level 7. Fireballs. So just do... yeah, just throw 2 fireballs in there, why not? More Disintegrate. I'll throw in another stone. And a stone to flesh, why not? Level 5. You don't really need to extend this, honestly. Cone of Cold. Or Mind Blank. Actually, Mind Blank. Mind Blank is good. We'll just actually remove these. Put it like that. Yeah, that's good. Okay, definitely Stone Skins. Oh, we already have that one loaded up. Okay. Level 3. Scintillating Sphere. Yeah, why not some Fireballs? Also, we can remove haste with the whole permanent thing we got going now. Another Scintillating Sphere, why not? And level 2, I am going to remove these as they are fairly worthless. Really, his spell selection is not super great, I find. We need to get more scrolls, it seems. Let's put this here and then level 1. Let's do a Shock and Grasp just for variety's sake. Okay. Because I think I want to take Sand along with this thing. We can't take Amangero along. Actually, let's just do this the fast way. Hey, Wolf! Take you someplace! A path which we should lay from here, away from here, I mean. Yeah. Okay, so facing the dragon. Amangero's not allowed to come. Zeri? I'm tempted to bring Zahari here. Let's bring Zahari, that might be of Zuevi. That might be fine. Yeah, honestly, Cleric, Warrior, Thief, Wizard. That's a fine enough selection here. And I'll actually remove Calgar to bring, not Bishop, Casimir along for a change, yeah. Right, good selection. Could use another thief, but oh well. So we are going to Nolaloth's Valley. Nolaloth. Loth lol.
Yes.
Alright, so C needs some leveling. Just recommend. How high is her dexterity? I don't know if this is going to be handy for her. Her dexterity is +2. Honestly, she could make use of that heavy armor optimization feat. Or more spell slots. Or more crafting capabilities. I don't think she's much of a channeler, so we'll skip that one. Does she have shield focus? I don't see it. Yeah, I think heavy armor optimization is not a bad call for her. There we go. Well, that was fast and just a few spell slots, so that's not too hard. Level 9. Quicken or maximized spells. Maximize destruction is pointless because you want to kill people with it, not do other things with it. Storm of Vengeance is good. And you know what, for some epic healing, let's do a mass heal in there. Empowered Undead, that's actually a good choice, but not so much in this fight. I'm gonna throw a Lion's Roar in there. 6. Empowered Hammer of the Gods? Yeah, I approve of that. And level 4, more normal Hammer of the Gods. Haha! Oh, Hypothermia, that could be interesting. Give her that.
I would say yes.
We have been climbing for some time, but I feel that our destination is near.
Good.
Ah, look there. It is the path that Amenjaro spoke of. The one that winds like the tail of a great beast.
More likely the tail of a great dragon. We'll find out soon enough. Yeah, I was about to say we should also look at her equipment a little bit. See if we can't get her some better stuff right now. Not yet, it seems, but we are definitely going to. We should get her a shield. Let's actually.
Make your path mine.
Yes. I think it is time everyone marched behind me.
I think we didn't take the great shield. Oh well. We don't have anything maybe in the back, right? Did we put the shields in the back? No. Okay. Okay, well, we'll manage. Should I give her the face spear? Ah, the other one gives... she can't wield... Let's actually look, because I look at another weapon I was looking at was Terrence Fell Axe. It gives +2 to strength, and it's pretty, is a +4 weapon. But I don't know if she can wield that.
Yes.
No, she can't.
Yes.
So that goes back in the back. Yeah, we'll just leave it as is and hope we survive. We do have a lot of spell power on our side now, though. Even more with Eleni, though. I think Eleni is a bit better equipped for this sort of thing. Dum-ta-dum, dum-ta-dum, through the muds we go. Hopefully this time we won't be foolish and stupid. Whoa! Earth Elementals! Ambush! Ow, it smacked me. That's a tough boy! $205 experience point. Yeah, he was a tough boy. Have we actually casted this on ourselves? No, not yet, I think. Oh, I guess we have. Or maybe Zuefi has casted it upon ourselves. That might be it. If only we had premonition. That would be really nice to have. Because that just gives flat out damage reduction. Hello. That looks cool.
Life grows thick here, even in the middle of these dead mountains.
I don't think mountains are that dead. How is this possible?
It must be the presence of the dragon spirit that makes this place possible. Know that we should continue our search. The dragon cannot be far.
Okay. Yeah, that's a very curious place.
This crystal, it is shaped like the heart of a dragon. I do not think we should harm it, since that could serve only to anger the dragon.
I'm not about to touch anything wrong in this
Know that perhaps
valley. Oh! Big Sand is getting beaten up.
I suppose I could say something about a lusking red dog or a host tower thrall, but really it's not polite to say.
Where do all these nice buffs come from? I don't quite know. Strange. Powerful beings gravitate towards the object. In fact... Wait! Look! Others are present. Oh! Yes, 2 of them!
Know that I feel a great energy coming from this crystal. Dragonkin must be drawn to it and covet its power. They watch us, for now. We must be careful.
Pretty sure they won't be watching us the whole way. Dragons are bastards. So, or that better be really good, or. Otherwise, there doesn't seem to be that much in this valley. Let's see, if I open up the map. Yeah, it does look a little bit like a dragon, and this must be the head, so we are facing the wrong way. We should go that way. Yeah. Oh. Another one of these, is it? I feel there's a lot of damage resistance because we're not doing much to him. I also don't feel I should need to waste my spells on him. It's cool heroic music though. Thought I just saw the shadow of a dragon, but that's a tree. A lot less impressive than a dragon. Oh, I remember this. This is cool. Ghost Dragon Head!
You dare to disturb me here? Were I not chained to this deathless existence, I would scatter your shattered bodies to the winds for your trespass.
Dragons are
Yet
such a fun
instead,
bunch.
You roam unchecked within my remains, like parasites. What promises shall you make this time?
I don't know if parasites can live in something that's dead. Those would be more like scavenger creatures. And well, let's be polite here. You are the great worm himself. We've been looking for you.
You no doubt come at the heels of your masters, though they are not present.
Masters? No, we come of our own free will.
Lies! Why else would you be here in this, one scar in the earth, were it not at the command of the Ilfarn? I may rest upon the brink of death, but do not think me blind to what transpires on my grave. You are here because you again need my help, though you always refuse the price. Did you think you could cage a power of the plains?
Apparently so. I mean, you know how...
I will show you what it means to be caged. Together we shall remain here, to contemplate, to despair, to rot. I have been here for millennia. How long do you think you will last, mortal?
Okay, so I guess we can't beat ourselves into it. Listen to me, we're not allies from Ilfarn. We seek your help against a great evil. Yeah, dragon don't care about the great evil. Yes, a powerful being of shadow threatens us. We must be allowed to pass.
Shadow? What shadow?
The King of Shadows has returned to this plane. Know that if he is not stopped...
This changes things.
Oh, good.
While I hate the Ilfarn, that is but a pale flame compared to my hatred for the King of Shadows. I have not heard that
because he killed you, right?
for a lifetime.
Are you sure? Almonjaro seemed to come and visit you about that. What is your name, O great spirit?
My name is Nolaloth Karagazant, but I
Cool
know
name.
the weaknesses of the minds of mortals in shaping such words.
Nolaloth Karagazant, not that
May
hard.
settle with Nolaloth. Once I was a great power, an ancient being of crystalline might. Once, now no longer.
Oh, he might be a crystal dragon.
You were the worm of legend that fought the King of Shadows.
Like, crystal dragons are really rare. They're semi-extra planar, and yeah, they could be really powerful. Let's not put that... it appears we have a common enemy.
Are you or are you not of Ilfarn?
Ilfarn is long dead, motherfucker. No, Ilfarn is long dead.
Dead. Then my last shreds of hope go along with them. It is a wonder that the endless decades have not driven me mad. I have waited for them for thousands of years. I was promised a new life, and instead, I have been abandoned, left to languish in this insignificant crack in the world. And when an eternity had passed, another fragile mortal appeared.
Ah, here we go.
No doubt seeking power. He called himself Almonjaro and claimed to be of Ilfarn.
He did deceive you, this is true.
You know this man, and I should trust you for what reason?
We have a complicated history.
Then perhaps he uses you as well.
Probably.
Tell me then, why are you here?
I know you fought the King of Shadows, and we need your help to defeat it again.
And how am I to help, as impotent as I am now?
We need to know more about what happened. Tell me of your battle with it.
For the mere chance of having a hand in destroying my adversary, I will help you. Ask your questions.
Alright, so we have a lot of questions here. Tell me about what happened during the battle.
The people of Ilfarn were desperate. Their once defender, known only as the Guardian, had been corrupted and transformed into the shadowy being that haunts you today. The King of Shadows was once the light of Ilfarn.
This is a really nice shot, honestly. Yeah, we kind of know about that. Who was the Guardian? So
I
still
do
ask.
not know his identity. I cared little. The history of your people is littered with many such lapses in judgment, granting mortals power beyond the control of the ones they are intended to serve. The King of Shadows was once but an ordinary mortal, a great champion they called him, but still as fragile as the others. He was made into a creature fueled by
Yeah, we
the
kind of
weave,
already know of this, but it's a
tied
nice
into the
recap.
fabric of magic.
How was the Guardian corrupted? Let's
Its
get this
corruption was
summary.
not the fault of the Ilfarn Empire, directly. The Guardian was built to protect them from the Netherese, a kingdom that had learned many of the secrets of Ilfarn. However, an archmage of Netheril named Karsus dared to challenge mortality itself.
Karsus is
He
cool.
absorbed all the magic from the weave to ascend to godhood, and for a brief time, the Guardian was stripped of its life essence. Because the Guardian was a creature of the weave, it needed a replacement to survive. Like
Interesting
all
point there.
creatures, it desired life, so it drew from the only alternate source of magic, the Shadow Weave. The Shadow Weave is a potent but tainted source of power, and it was not long before the Guardian himself was corrupted.
So, interesting point actually about Karsus. The reason Karsus went for the god powers was not just out of arrogance or something like it, that he wants to be god. It was also because he actually wanted to stop a great evil enemy that was facing in Netherese. So in that way, the Guardian and Karsus, as it were, not so different. Anyways, how were you brought into this?
The King of Shadows brought despair, and the men of this land wailed loudly enough to get my attention. I answered the pleas out of curiosity. When I confronted the leaders of Ilfan, they saw me as a potential ally in the fight against the King of Shadows. Never before have I met a being as relentless in its devastation. It exists by drawing upon the life and strength of others. As I grew weaker in battle, it only became stronger. Shadow triumphed that day.
Yeah, but not eventually. How did you end up, then why are you still alive?
The Ilfan. I fought the King of Shadows and paid the price for my arrogance. When it left, I was but a broken shell on a lesser plane. Atop this empty rock, I awaited.
So yeah, he definitely comes from
end.
another plane, actually.
Presumably, your progenitors found a way to triumph despite my loss. They came to me and bound me with primitive magics. The years floated by like specks of dust in the still air. No one returned, and not even death could grant me peace. But many
So pretty hard
lifetimes
existence.
later, they arrived. The Githyanki.
Ah, okay, so here's where the silver sword probably comes into play. What do you have to go? What did I do to Githyanki have to do with you?
I had a conversation once with men of the astral plane. They came with shimmering blades in hand, and desperation reflected in their eyes. Always it is about this King of Shadows. I have been deceived countless times by those it torments, and the Githyanki were no different. They came and pleaded for advice.
Githyanki do like their
cities
dragons.
having been attacked by your adversary.
They have like deals with Tiamat and ride around on red dragons sometimes. King of Shadow escaped twice?
In a sense, your prisons do not seem to be effective. Of course, mortals lack perspective and can hardly be expected to plan beyond a few thousand years. In truth, the King of Shadows had not yet left its prison. Slowly, it was ripping open a portal into the astral plane. This fissure allowed it to manifest itself in an avatar, a powerful Nightwalker.
Oh yeah, Nightwalkers are cool
the
enemies.
Githyanki objected to its presence.
So what did the Githyanki want to know?
Many cities fell to the King of Shadows. Even in its Nightwalker form, the Githyanki could not destroy it. Sword after sword shattered upon impact, and more cities fell. The Nightwalker could be hurt, but it could never be hurt enough. Not with 1,000 swords. Somehow, the Githyanki had come to learn that I had battled with the King of Shadows in the past. They promised to restore me if I helped them.
I suppose Vlakiv could pull that shit off. She is a Lich Queen after all. But she probably doesn't want to pull that off, so yeah. What advice did you give?
I told them to turn their blades upon the growing portal itself, should they be able to locate it. The mongrels left with promises and never returned. I decided that either death, that of the Githyanki or of the King of Shadows, would bring me some measure of satisfaction.
I think we settled the Githyanki thing, so how do you fix this sword then?
Your adversary spreads its influence by corrupting its targets, until they no longer resemble what they once were. Eventually, all one can see is the shadow. It grows long and distracts us from what casts it. But a shadow can never become more than a weak outline. It may stretch and grow fearsomely large, but always must it circle its master. Your blade is no different. If the sword is to be made whole again, you must look past the pale shadows its broken pieces cast, and find the center from where the shadow emanates. If you do not, then there
That's
is
nicely
no way
philosophical,
in which
I
the
guess.
sword may be reformed.
There is in my village a scar on the earth where the sword was broken.
Then that is where you must go now, mortal.
You make it sound rather simple.
It will be perilous, but I believe we can use the song portal from the Ilfarn ruins to reach the Guardian ruins on the outskirts of West Harbor.
I can see from your eyes that this is what you came for. Now, I must ask of you. Always I have been promised recompense at a later date. Even now, my mind verges on insanity with the long years. For tolerating your presence, I make but one demand. Kill me.
You wish us
Cool.
to end your life?
This life is an abomination, and I am no longer content to wait for chance to rescue me from the void.
You know, this is a very good, nice one, but honestly, I think wisdom here presides is the second one. I understand, no one should suffer so long.
To kill me, mortal, you must simply destroy my heart. Be warned, it attracts many beings of power that feed from it, as you have already noticed. My body is no more, but in its place, a new kind of life has sprung into being. My heart is all that remains. The last shreds of my life reside within. You may harm it now that I wish it to be so. Go now. I tire of everything.
That was a very nice conversation, but a long one. So, we'll be leaving it here and do the whole fighting ending Nolaloth itself for the next episode. I hope you enjoyed. The dragon wishes and all that, and yes, this was the episode. Bye bye.